Good afternoon.
Spell one. Hi everyone, it's Rufus here. Sorry about that. I just needed to make sure that I had all the bits I needed. Anyway, we're here today with the URL Racing League for this new layout for the Sunday League with another league since URL is growing so rapidly. Now we only have 9 at the moment in this race because a few couldn't come. But anyway, we are at Suzuka, and this one is the endurance race. There is 3 endurance races in this season, and the rest are 2 30-minute races. All the races are rolling starts, and in the endurance races, you have to run hard tyres for a minimum of 2 laps. Now, in League 4 is a one-make Ferrari. Everyone will be in Ferraris for League 4. We also have League of Champions, who does the comms for that one. That one is done by Slowpoke. League 1, Sean Daniels, Shaggy Scooby 66 does the comms for that one. Ian Ultimate is for League 2, it's Ultimate Racing League. And Paul for League 3 is... Hang on it, let me just find it. Paul is URL Paul E72 Racing Channel. And obviously then there's me, who does the newest league what's been made for this season. But anyway, there's a new season, and this is round 1. And it's 10-minute qualifying. And obviously on pole after qualify we have Spin Jacker, and I'm assuming that you just said hello, so hello Spin. In second we have Blue Blazer. In third we have Session. I recognise him because I raced with him in the URL Saturday League. Evil Knievel, I recognise him as well because I've raced with him. He's in 4th. Flat B in 5th. I haven't raced with him yet. Peter in 6th. I raced with him. Mopeace is 7th. I raced with him as well. 8th is Captain Slow. And 9th is DB. So let's get this race rolling start on the go. 23 laps. And they're all off. All coming down to the first corner. I recognise that livery that DB is running, because when I was in the Ferrari I was running that livery myself. Looks like everyone's got around the first section okay. It looks like Finn is already trying to get away from Blaze. Coming up to this very sharp left-hander, but they get through this nice and Nice and good, nice and quickly. Oh, what I was thinking about it. Thank you for Session for hosting this race. The normal host, obviously, who is Hoppers, was away for this race. He'll be back next week to host. There's Evil's there in 4th, Beat's in 5th, Peter's there in 6th, Mole's there in 7th, Slow's there in 8th, and DB's there in 9th. He has got a half-second penalty from somewhere, and now he's just served that, so that's gonna put him a little bit back, but he won't lose too much time. There is a little bit of a gap opening up between 5th and 6th at the moment. Spin Jack at the moment has laid the right, breathing down his rear end, looking to try and get past. We are only on lap 2, so there is plenty of time. Now while they're going, let's just have a look, see what tyres everyone's on. Jason's on mediums. Oh, Peter's died on hard, so I probably think he will probably be in the pits at the end of this lap to change tyres, because you only have to do hards for 2 laps. I think this is probably the same for DB as well. Oh, Captain Slow's had an on. Let's just go back, see what's happened to Slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's here. Let's just coming through this section. Oh, okay, unfortunately he's gone a little bit too wide, and he's hit the ground where it's batting back out. Made him spin. So now he's going to have some work to do to catch back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's where we were. Because obviously Spin is still leading. Blaze isn't letting him get away at all. He's still right there behind him. Jesse's there in 3rd. Evil's there in 4th. Flat B's there in 5th. I think that's how you pronounce it. And Peter there obviously is in 6th. With Mole dropping off a little bit in 7th. DB dropping off a little bit there. And oh, Mole's just went off a little bit. Let's just go back and have a look, see what happened to him. Oh, he just took that a little bit too wide, but it hasn't affected him that much. It's pushed him down a couple of positions, but it hasn't cost him too much time, so it's not too bad. How's Slow doing? See Slow's trying to catch back up. The Spin's obviously still leading. Blaze has dropped off a little bit, but not too much. Then Sessionons is still there as well. So you still got the top 5 are still quite close together. Well, still not really that far apart, so it could be anyone's race still at the moment. Now I've got 3 people watching, so hello to everyone who's watching. So at the moment, Spin has got the fastest lap with a 2:09.9, but that could change. Let's run a lap with Blue. Coming around the first corner. Hey, Fraser. Spin is starting to pull ahead, but Blue is still there. You can still see him. And Sessions is right there, right behind him. He's trying to get onto his rear bumper, putting Blue under pressure. Coming up to this tight left-hander. Now I'm coming up to this very tricky part. When I did this, I always felt this track was like a quite hard track. Ooh, just looking at the map, just seeing someone has been off. Let's have a look to see who that was. That was Flat B. He had an incident. Let's just have a look to see what happened. He went out, not too wide, but unfortunately he come too much onto the curb and that spun him around and spat him back out. So that's very unfortunate. So that's allowed the top 4 to get away. But will that allow...
Because he is also Belgian, brimming face with sweat.
Fair enough. So Peter can now see Flat B in his sights, thanks after Flat B having that spin. The DB's there is 7th, who's a bit back. Then Mulder in 8th, trying to catch DB back up. And then Captain Slow, it looks like he is closing in on them too. We've really had 10 minutes of this race gone so far and we're still only on lap 5. The Spin is leading at the moment. Session's got up to 2nd, pushed Blazer down to 3rd. But Blazer now has got Evil breathing down his neck now as well. Just stay with these two for a second while I have a drink. But Evil got out of, obviously that section has come down to this and he's right there now. Got a bit bumpy there. Is that going to allow Evil to... Oh, no. Oh yeah, maybe. Well, the gap hasn't really closed yet, but Cecil has got a bit of a gap to Blazer now in second. Peter has now gone in the pits to get off of them hard tyres. Probably did a few more than he needed to, but hey, it's user's choice. So Spin Jacker's there in first. He's now started to pull away from Cecil. Yeah, he started to pull away from Ceci.
I support Flappy because he is also Belgian, brimming face with sweat.
Hi Skyjacker and Fraser. There's probably a couple of seconds between first and second now. Probably about 2 seconds, I reckon there is. Let's go back to Blazer and Evil, because Evil is really putting the pressure on Blue now. You can see he's really, Evil is really pushing Blue, looking for Blue to make a mistake, allowing Evil to get past him. Oh, Evil's done it. He's managed to go on the inside, get past Blue. So that's put Evil up to third place and Blazer down to fourth. That was a great move from Evil there. But Blazer isn't letting him get away. He's coming back at him already. Oh, Blazer's just gone out wide, and that's going to spin him around and spit him back out. So that's very unfortunate, but that's going to give Evil the breathing room to try and push, to try and catch up to the top, up to Ceci's. The spin is obviously still, we're on lap 7, we're nearly 15 minutes in. Spin is obviously still leading with Ceci's second, Evil third, Blue fourth. Flat B is in fifth. He's now can see Blue in his sights. Will he be able to do anything about that? DB is there in 6th place, well behind Flat B. And Captain Slow, there's a big gap between DB and Slow, and then you've got Slow who's in 7. He's got Pierce on to breathe right down his neck. And then there's Malpeace who's in 9th place at the moment. He's well behind at the moment, unfortunately. He's not having a great race, but he's keeping at it, so well done to you for keeping at it. So let's just stay with Slow and Peter for a second, see if Peter can go for a pass on Slow. Oh, he does. Peter went for he did get a pass and he got it done. That's Peter up to 7th, Slow down to 8th. Nice pass there, Peter. Oh, and slow went a bit. Let's just have a look at see what happened to, to Peter there. I mean, to slow here. I think he just got a bit out of sorts coming around that corner. Yeah, put too much power acceleration on, unfortunately, and it's spat him out a little bit. So now that's given Peter the breathing room. The spin jacker is still there, and you know, there's a fun fact. As a fun fact for ya, spin jacker's name comes from he spins the wheels for a living and he jacks cars for a living. But yeah, yeah, this was a fun fact. But anyway, this is second. Can't think of anything to at the moment. And Evil's there in third. He can see Cecil's just distance, but he's not too far away. And then there's Blazer in fourth. Flat is trying to close the gap on him. Comes through this section. Just have a look, see.
Five must work together to close the gap.
Yeah, that could work, but it doesn't always work. And this track is very difficult, because it is a difficult track to drive. Even the pro drivers in the high league struggled on this track. But anyway, so DB's now into the pits on lap 8 from hard tyres. He's now going to change them probably onto the soft tyres, I'd think. Next, see Black is seriously closing on Blazer. He's not letting Blazer get away. You can see Blazer's doing whatever he can to get away, but obviously it's not working. For the moment, Black will still be in Blazer's slipstream. But there is also the pit stops, what they've got to worry about. Their fuel isn't too bad, but their fuel tyre wear is terrible on the front tyres. Oh, Blue went a bit wide there. I thankfully didn't lose too much time, but I believe he may get. Okay, he didn't. I thought he might have got a half-second penalty there, but he hasn't. So, Flat B has decided to tear off to go in the pits to change his tyres. So let's go see how Spin's doing. Spin's still leading. Protector's still there in second. He looks like Tesson has closed the gap to him a little bit. Either is still there running alone at the moment. He can, let's have a look, can he see second place? No, he's too too far away to see him at the moment. We might see him going around this corner. Oh, we can see him just, but there's some things he sees them for a second and then they're gone again.
If possible, they should move the brake balance to the rear to scare the front tires.
I think, to be honest, Fraser, with the brake balance, it's personal preference usually for people. But right, yeah, we've got Spins there in first, Sessions there in second, Eagles there in third, Lasers there in fourth, Flats there in fifth. Archie's come out of the pit, but he's now on the hard tyres. Peter's there in sixth, Slow's there in seventh, DB's there in eighth, and Mole Piece is there in ninth place. So Spin Jacker has now decided to come in the pits, allowing Sessions to take the lead for the time being, and allowing Evil to go through as well. So where is that going to bring? So Blazer has gone in the pits as well. So is Flat gonna? Is he close enough to catch him back up and get into third for the time being? Oh no, Jacker's back out. So he's back out into third. But can Flat jump Blazer in the pit stops? Because Flat went in first, Blazer went in obviously second. No, Blazer manages to get back out in front, so he doesn't manage to do the jump on him, unfortunately. But now fourth and fifth are both on hard tyres, but they only need to do a minimum of 2 laps on them, so they could do 2 laps, go in, change their tyres and go back onto softs again. Possessed on the mediums, he's got very good tyre wear, so I don't see him pitting anytime soon. I could see he's going to stay out. Like, look at his tyre wear. I'd say he could be looking at doing a one stop and leaving it right till the end to do the hard tyres, I think. 9% sure, but I reckon that's what he might be planning on doing. So Evil in second is doing quite well on his tyre wear as well. Obviously, Spin's just obviously on his first lap after the pits, so he only needs to do one more lap, and then he'll be able to change his tyres again. Obviously, there's a big gap to Blazer in fourth, and there's a gap between. I think that must have had an issue through that section before, because he's a lot further behind than he was before. So Peter's there in sixth. There's a big gap between them two. Then Slow's there in seventh place. And DB's there in eighth. And Mole is there in ninth. And looking at where everyone is, with Mole in ninth, he's just gone past, ran that section. Session in first, he's coming up to the section that Mole Piece has just done, so 2-3 laps, I reckon he could possibly be lapping Mole Piece, maybe? I will say while we watch this, I'd like to especially thank you because we have Dubby sponsoring us. We do have, there is a code to get money off on their website, which is URL-7, I believe. If you do like what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe. So the moment that, oops, yeah. So Mole's just been on for his pit stop, so he is just ahead of Session. Session is coming along to lap him now. So Spin has now decided to go into the pits to change his tyres. I could only assume that he's now going to go...
7.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, I was right. It was URL-7. There we go. Changes tyres, comes back out, and he has come back out onto the softs. And Fiat Flat Bear is just behind him now. But that's on the hard tyres, so I don't think he will mount a challenge. Blazers managed to get past him. But obviously Jack is on the softs, Blazer is on the hards, so you can see how much faster the softs are than the... You can see how much better the softs are because Spin has caught up Blazer in no time at all. He's already trying to get past Blazer up into 3rd place. Let's just stay with these two guys for a second. So he's gone up the inside of Blazer. They're side by side coming up through this left hand, right hander. Blazer's still just ahead. You can see how hard... Oh, Blazer went completely wide there. But that's allowed Spin to get past. And now probably Blazer will just, Spin will just drive ahead now. Oh, Blazer, Blazer. He went out too wide, hit the curb, and it spun him around and spat him out, unfortunately. So that's going to allow Peter to catch him back up. So now Blazer has Peter right behind him. Now Flat Beezer is 6th. Blazer has now gone in the pits to change his tyres. I can only assume he's going to go back onto softs. Flat B has now gone back in the pits as well. I'd assume he's going to go on softs as well. DB is there in 7th. He's just come out the last corner. Will he be able to jump them two for the time being? No, Blazers managed to get back out in front of DB, but behind Peter. Flat B's now back out, he's in 7th, and there's a big gap to Slow in 8th place, he's now on the hards. And then there is a big gap, let's see, Slow's there, and then there is a big gap to Mole in 9th place. The session at the moment is still leading. with Evil there in second. And Spin is now, he's on another faster lap. He currently has the fastest lap of a 2:09.9, but by the looks of it, he's about to smash that. Let's just stay for him to a second to see if he does. Yep, he does, so now he's at 2:09.054. Now I believe, now thinking about liveries, I believe for League 4, you got to have two types of liveries. In the endurance races, it's BTCC, I think that's how it's pronounced, and for the other livery in the 2 30-minute races, it's food, I believe. So it'll be interesting to see what the guys have come up for liveries for them races. So at the moment, Vettel is in the lead quite comfortably. And I can't see him pitting anytime soon. Evil obviously doesn't seem to be catching. But looking at the times, they're roughly setting, other than the last lap, they're relatively fitting more or less exact same times. They're also both setting 2:11s, so there's not much difference in times for them. And when there's not much difference in times, it's very difficult to catch someone unless they make a mistake. Now the question's going to be, can Jacka catch them, as he's running like 2 seconds a lap quicker than them? That's going to be the question. But where is he on track? Spin's just coming off across the fast finish line, and you've got obviously they've literally just finished the first section, so there is time for Spin to catch him up if he doesn't make a mistake. But I shouldn't say that, because that's a commentator's curse, saying something like that and they end up making a mistake. Yeah, Spins at the moment, he's on another fastest lap at the moment. So Peter's there in fourth. Blazer's there in fifth. He has DB trying to catch him, not too far behind. Then you have Flat B there in seventh, trying to close the gap. At the moment, it looks like this is the closest battle between 5th, 6th and 7th, because everyone else is really spread apart. But on lap 16, we have less than 10 laps. We have 7 laps left, I believe, if I'm adding it up correctly. If you are watching and you're not part of URL, why don't you come over and have a look, join up to the page and register, and then we can get you racing if you're not racing with us already. So we're lap 17, Sessions is still leading. Evil is still in second. Evil has dropped off a little bit now. He was running the sort of same laps as Sessions, but now he's dropped off a little bit. Not much, but he dropped off a little bit. Oh dear, Evil just, let's see, coming through this. Oh, took too much of the curb and that's spat him out, unfortunately. But it's got him going again, but he hasn't lost, he's lost time on first, but with Evil making that mistake, that's definitely allowed Jacker to close the gap significantly, and with Evil's going to have to pit at some point, will Spin be able to capitalise on Evil's mistake? We'll just have to wait and see. Now there is someone there. Okay, Captain Slow. In 8th place, he has a 3-second penalty, so he must have crossed the penalty line, pit exit line to give him a 3-second penalty, but at the moment he does have second place Evil. Looking to lap him soon. Oh, Molepiece has just got off. He's really not enjoying this track at the moment, so it's very unfortunate for him. And he is well behind. So at the moment he has a massive lead over Evil in second. And you can see Jack right there, trying to close the gap. Roughly running like 2 or 3 seconds quicker a lap than Evil is. But Evil's got, now Evil has lapped Captain Slow. But will Evil pit this lap for hards, or will he carry on? Nope, Evil will carry on. And with, they're on lap 19, they have 3 laps left to go. So first and second are going to have to pit for hard tyres at some point. Now I think because Hessen's so far ahead, he doesn't have to worry about Jacker, whereas I believe, yeah, I definitely believe once Evil pits, Spin should take second place. I might be wrong, but I believe he will take second place. We will, when Evil goes in the pits, we'll watch as that unfolds. So Peter's there in fourth, well behind Spin in third. So Blaze has dropped off and he's down in fifth. Lap B's there in sixth. He's dropped off from fifth. DB is there in seventh. Slow's there in eighth. And he has got, who's that in front of him? Oh, that's Evil. Well, Sessions has gone now into the pits. So what's he going to do? I would think he will go on to the hard tyres now. So what's Evil going to do? Is Evil going to go in the pits now, or is he going to stay out for one more lap? No, Evil's now going in the pits. So let's just go on board with Spin and see. So Sessions back out of the pits. Yep, so like I thought, Spin has taken the second place. That's going to push Evil down to third as he's just changing his tyres now. Sessions does have Slow right behind him, but he can't, at the moment he can't really yield because there isn't anywhere to do it. So I imagine at the safest place he will yield and let Sessions go past. But now this is going to be a test with Sessions in on the hards. Spin Jack is on softs with 2 more laps after this lap to go. What can Spin Jacker do? Can he catch Sessions in his last couple of laps? Or will Sessions be able to hold him off? Time will tell. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's have a look. Okay, so Maltese is at the moment, he's on lap 19, and Texas on lap 20, obviously. So Sessions finally got past 8th place now. And Spin Jack has seriously closed the gap on Sessions now. You see how much better the softs are than the hard tyres. Because Sessions is where he had a massive lead, he's now seriously struggling to keep that lead. Can he save it? I don't know, but anyway, let's go to Evil's there in third. Peter's there in fourth. What about... Yeah, no, there's a big gap between Evil and Peter, so I think Evil will be okay. Peter in fourth. Laser there in fifth. That be there sixth. DB seventh. Slow there in 8th. Mo is there in 9th place. There's someone coming up to maybe lap him. Oh, Seth's go. Oh, no. Let's have a look. See what. Oh, dearie, dearie me. He went. Unfortunately, went too wide and hit the grass, and that's back at that. That's really unfortunate. But that has allowed Spin Jacker to take the lead. But will Sessions be able to do anything about it? With the fact that Jacker is on softs and 50's on hards, I very much doubt it. Because the speed difference on them tyres. So there's Spin Jacker first, Sessions there is 2 laps to go. Sessions there in second, Evil there in third, Peter there in fourth, Blazer in 5th, lap 6th, DB 7th, Slow 8th, Molepiece 9th. Now Molepiece has been lapped now by everyone up to 5th place. I'm going to say, like, for Molepiece, well done for carrying on going, because I know when you're at the back for so long and being lapped, it can be very disheartening, but well done for carrying on and sticking with it. So 22nd lap, 47.5 minutes gone. Ben has got away from Sessions, but can Spin? Has he got the mentality to stay there? Let's see, is there any battles really going on anywhere? Oh, DB's just gone a bit wide in the first corner. There is actually no battles going on anywhere at the moment. Oh, Mole's just spun it, unfortunately, going through that bit. Yeah. Spin has opened up a gap to Cecil. He hasn't been able to do anything about it. Oh, Cecil went up a bit wide there. I assume he probably could get a penalty there as well. So on to the final lap of the race with Spin Jacker leading. Session there in second place. And Evil there in third. Peter there in fourth. Blazer in 5th, Lap B 6th, DB 7th, Captain Slow 8th, Molepiece there in 9th place. Let's just run a few corners with Spin Jacker. So just coming up to this corner for the final time. You can see Sessions there, but he doesn't seem to isn't worried, because even if he did mistake and things caught him back up, there's one thing to catch up on, another thing to pass. Now just entering the final section of this race. Can he keep it there? Coming into the last chicane of the race. He's come out of it. He's managed to do it. Tissues is there. Deal 2. Spinjacker wins at Suzuka. Round 1. So well done to him. Jetson finishes second. Evil will come across the line to finish in 3rd place. Peter,
Thumbs up for the commentator too.
thank you, Fraser. Peter will finish in 4th. Laser will come home to finish in 5th place. Lap B will come home to finish in 6th. Lap B finishes 6th. DB will come across shortly to...
The screen and cones. Been a good watch.
Thank you, Sky. DB will finish 7th. Slow finish. Let's just pause it there before the timer runs out. So Slow will finish in 8th. Mole will finish in 9th. Well done, guys. That was a great race to watch and commentate on. That was round 1. Next week we are round 2 at... I believe we're at... A minute. Just need to double check. Next week we will be at Deep Forest Reverse, and that will be 2 races, 2 30-minute races. But anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. I will see you soon. Bye bye for now.